Hey, how's it going, guys? In today's video, I just want to go over some things that, I'm kind of hopeful for that could be in GTA 6. Some features, gameplay mechanics that I personally would very much like to be in the game. To start it off, we're going to go with the car. We're going to talk about the cars. Just in general, I would like for the cars to be more realistic. So, for example, vehicle damage. In GTA 4, the vehicle damage was better than it is GTA 5. It doesn't have to be as severe as it was in GTA 4, but at least a little bit better than it was in 5, because it was an obvious downgrade in 5. And how many years it's been since the game's been out, you kind of hope that they can at least improve in that area somewhat. And not hope, I'm really expecting it as well. I would be really disappointed if it wasn't that way. And I've thought about things like blinkers. It'd be cool if you can turn your blinker on. That to me would be a really cool feature in the game, because I, for one, don't necessarily role play to an extent. Like I don't pretend to be like a police officer. I don't have PC. I play on console, so I can't, use mods and whatnot. Even though I know they did add like the taxi stuff and the police stuff online, but I don't really do that. I kind of just like to drive around sometimes and not really like break any laws, maybe speeding, run a couple red lights, but just kind of pretend almost like it's real life. It's kind of like a getaway. And then I know that there's a big fan base for that too. So it'd be cool. You can, flip your blinker on. I feel like it's something they can definitely do. Put it in the interaction menu or something. Filling up gas. I would like for that to be in the game, to fill up gas. Maybe it can be like a gameplay option where you can turn it on where you get gas tank will empty, or you can just leave it off and your gas tank will stay full. Give us the option. I feel like that wouldn't be too hard to implement in the game, realistically. So I think that would be pretty cool. Storage in the trunk. I know there's been rumors that you can like store your weapons and whatnot in the trunk of the vehicle. That to me would be really cool. And I also would like for the character to not be able to carry a whole arsenal on their back. I know that's part of it can be part of the fun of GTA. You can just pull a minigun out of your back, but again, maybe make it an option. But then again, that would lead into. I'm not too sure on that one, but I wouldn't be too against it if they did it that way, where you can only carry like maybe one or two bigger guns, like a rifle and a sniper and a shotgun, and then like two maybe smaller sidearms. I wouldn't mind that too much, and you can keep like your big like a rocket launcher in the trunk of your car or something like that. But I'm not sure what the route they'll go with that. They might stick to the original, GTA way, just because they have to keep some elements of GTA, make it like fast and fun. Next thing I wanted to talk about is wildlife. The wildlife in GTA, I at least would want it to be as realistic as Red Dead 2. Obviously, they've had a few years since Red Dead 2, so maybe they can improve on that system a little bit. Maybe use that base system they used for that game, but make some improvements in areas they can. I thought about the idea of like driving your truck to like the Everglades and whatever, hunting some type of animal and putting it in your truck and then driving off. It's just different than like having a horse. You put you're in your 4-wheel drive truck. You go a little off road, and it's like kind of like it's just different. And I think it would be really cool if they made the option to hunt animals the way they do in Red Dead 2. The same thing, pretty much just port that right over to GTA 6, and I think that would be, pretty awesome. Another thing I'm kind of hoping for, which, again, we've seen in the trailer, the mud scene with the truck, so hopefully that, implies that they're going to put a little more emphasis on the mud itself and the physics of it, because I think that would be really cool. Like, you need like a 4-wheel drive vehicle to get up a steep dirt hill, something like that, where you can't climb that same hill in like a powerful sports car like you can in GTA 5. You can jump a mountain in a Ferrari. In real life, I would like a little bit more of a balance between that. Again, it adds to the immersion of the game, It adds to the realisticness of the game. You know, you need off-road tires, you need four-wheel drive to go in certain areas. So that would be really cool. You know, you get like spinning your tires out in a nice little mud pit. Yeah, that could be really fun. So next topic I want to go off of is gun physics. I would like to see the gun physics improved in a sense. For example, a sniper rifle from a far distance, I would want to see the bullet drop, say in like Battlefield, for example, how the bullet drops of a sniper rifle. Something like that would be really cool to see in GTA, just because it would add to like the skill you need and the fun. You have to aim like perfectly, because, you know, I'm sure everyone watching this video has played GTA 5. You know how it is. You shoot a sniper rifle and it's like a laser. There is no, you know, where you shoot, that's where the rifle goes. It can be fun. It's, you know, it's more arcadey, but I think it would be more immersive and challenging if there was more bullet drop and just more realism in the gun mechanics in general. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to as well. Next thing I want to talk about is the wanted system. Definitely, I would like a better wanted system, a smarter wanted system. For example, say you get in a different car than you're in and no one sees you getting it, and then you drive past a police officer, they shouldn't be able to recognize you because you're in a different vehicle. Things like that. Improve the you know, intelligence of the police NPCs, and I'm sure they will. But that obviously is, I'm sure that's a feature that like everyone pretty much would want. A lot of these features obviously are things that people would be welcome to. Some things, you know, a little bit, some people would prefer it to keep it more arcadey. Some people want it more realistic. I tend to lean towards the more realistic side, just because that's how I am. But again, you know, everyone's free to like what they like. So the next thing I want to talk about real quickly is vehicle traffic variety. Any of us that have played GTA know, usually you're driving around, it's like the same few vehicles keep spawning in the same area, and you have to like drive completely somewhere else and then like let time pass and then come by, then like they'll spawn in a few different cars. But even so, just in general, a lot of the cars are very repetitive in GTA. So it would be nice to see a little bit more of a variety. Doesn't even have to be a different type of vehicle, just even more variety in the vehicles themselves, like customizations on certain NPCs' vehicles. You know, we've seen a little bit of that in GTA 5, where, you know, you find like a pimped out truck or something like that. It's like color and has some accessories on it, but not nearly enough. We just see those in traffic. That, you know, you see somebody in traffic riding down, but like special speakers on the outside of that car. It's just an example, but you get the drift. Another one I want to talk about quickly is side missions. And I'm sure they're going to load this game with side missions. I know it's been like rumored that there's going to be a lot of side missions. And coming off of Red Dead 2, you know, you'd hope they would continue that trend, because that was awesome. It's very cool to have the whole map feel immersive, and everywhere you go, there's always something going on, whether it be a stranger and freaks or whatever along those lines. There's going to be a lot of animal cutscenes. You know, see a gator eating some type of animal and dragging it into the swamp. Things like that, that in GTA we really haven't seen in the past, would be nice, you know, to add to the immersion. That's really pretty much one of the main keys of this video, I would say, is adding to the immersion of the game. Because GTA 5, I felt, left a lot on the table in terms of the immersion. It was really a little bit more arcadey, which obviously, if you're Rockstar, how GTA 5 has performed, shark cards, but how GTA has performed, it's probably be hard for them to stray too far from that business model. But I'm sure and I'm hoping that they are going to balance that out a little bit, maybe give it a little bit more realism. And from the trailer, that's what it looks like they're going to do. And obviously, I'm sure all of us have seen the leaked gameplay. That looked pretty promising for how early in development that gameplay was. And I think the last thing I want to touch on, really, is the ability to buy houses as a single player. Now, I don't get this. We had this in GTA San Andreas, and I feel like that was a feature everyone liked a lot. Who doesn't like be able to buy a house different places in the game? Why that wasn't in GTA 5, I'm not sure. I feel like that was a huge missed opportunity. Again, that game performed extremely well and has broken like every record pretty much for gaming. So hard to say, oh, this you should have done this, being me, nobody. But I think a lot of the fan base would agree with me that being able to buy actual houses and properties in single player would be really cool. A really cool feature that I know I want. I know a lot of people that I've talked about in person would really want. So that definitely, they need to add that back to the game. Let us buy houses. I would say, it'd be nice for story DLC too, but let's not get too wishful thinking here. We all know their main focus is really GTA Online at this point, and can we really blame them? But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch on those few things that I'm kind of looking forward to and hoping that they do put into the game. And listen, guys, we're getting close. Hopefully, knock on wood. I don't have wood by me right now, but you knock on it for me. We're getting close to the release. We should be about a year's away from it. Cross our fingers, but I'm excited, guys. I am a huge GTA fan. That's my favorite game by far. I mean, it's really not even close. I do like sports, so I play Madden as well. A little bit of like 2K. It's really it. I used to play Call of Duty when I was younger, not really anymore. Battlefield, but that's really it. I mean, really, GTA's, I don't know what it is about it. It's nothing like that game, and I am so excited, so excited for this next installment. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching the video. This is like my first video on my channel, so I know it's not the smoothest, but no editing. This is one cut straight through. So hopefully I did it right, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to, kind of start a thing here. And I'm going to be talking about different things on this channel. Sports. I'm a Giants fan. Disclosure. Giants, Yankees, Knicks. Sports, GTA. I'm going to be talking more GTA for sure. Maybe a little bit more game. Maybe a little bit of Madden, possibly. World events. We can go over just stuff going on in the world. Science. I'm really into like new scientific advancements. Like, I'm a fan of Elon Musk, so his rockets. Neuralink, Tesla, all those things are really exciting to me, and it really piqued my interest. History, I love history. I love learning about history, all types, all kinds. Conspiracy theories. Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say we faked the moon landing, but no, I'm kidding. But I like to have fun. I'll talk about all kinds of stuff. I got no problem. Hey, listen, you guys are the customers, so if you guys want to hear anything talked about, anything at all, please feel free. Let me know in the comments section. I'll make a video on anything, and that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.